Here we go. We're streaming. It's receiving our content. We're going to come up any minute. Louis, you ready? We're going to be on the internet, the interweb. There we are. We're on the interweb. Good evening. How's everybody doing? It is Monday night, a bright, beautiful, sunny day outside today. Slightly humid, but not too bad. Hey, Keenan, how you doing, buddy? I've got a special guest with me this evening. Krista couldn't be on. She's not here. So we have Louis with us this evening. He thought he would join in. I don't know if you'll notice much of a difference, really. So, Ed says, doggy. Yes, Louis. Keaton says, hey, Brian. Ed says, hey, Kay. Donnie Daves. Nice truck. Thanks, bud. How you doing? Welcome. What do you have? Do you have a truck or what there, Donnie? His name is Louis. This is Louis. You know what? I am behind. I'm watching a screen that's lagging, so I can't even see what I'm doing. There. Say hello, Louis. Say hello, Maine. Hello, Maine. What's happening? Chad Kernatz. Hey, Rob. Hey, Chad. How you doing, buddy? Oh, he's not so sure he wants to stay on here. I don't know. Do you want to stay on, buddy? Are you shy? Are you nervous? Huh? He's nervous. He's a little camera shy. Edge Every Day says, hello, Donnie and Chad. John Watts says, hey, Rob, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Bob Lavant. Hi, Rob. Hey, Bob. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? How you been? How's things going for you? We're just sitting here on Monday night, all alone. It's Louis here and me. We have the house. We've got the captain's chair. So he wanted to get on to replace Krista, so here he is. Edge Every Day says, hello, John and Bob. All About Keaton says, hey, read my last comment. Oh, you're right. I did miss your comment. Difference. What difference? Totally won't see it. Uh-oh, you're in trouble. Let's see. Gear Runner. Hi, everyone. How is everyone doing? Good, bud. How you doing tonight, man? Chad says, hi, Edge. Bob says, all good here. Steven Silvestri, what up, Rob? How do you repair your paint chips? I am not a good person to ask about paint chips, you see, because I have tried Dr. Color Chip. Now, I would recommend Dr. Color Chip because they have a great product. But, repairing paint chips is a skill. It's a skill. And if you're not good at it, it's not going to come out very well. I've done it several times, and it always looks like crap. But Dr. Color Chip, go on their site, order their stuff. They'll send you everything you need. And if you have a knack for it or you're any good at it, maybe yours will actually come out better than mine do, Let's see. How big of chips do you have, by the way? Pretty bad? Keenan says, hey, Andy. Tundra Guy 19. Hey, from Newfoundland. Hey, or Funland. Funland? How you doing, Tundra Guy 19? What's up, man? Edge Every Day says, Gear is here. He is here. Gear Runner says, just got done washing the beach chairs. Well, you got to keep your beach chairs clean, Gear Runner says, hey, AAV. Donnie Daves, what kind of truck is that? That right up there? That? What do you mean, what kind of truck is that? Don't you watch my channel? Come on, man. I'm sorry. It is a Toyota Tacoma TRD Sport, which is a bit modified. It's lifted. It has bigger tires. It has 20-inch wheels, fuel lances. They're Nitto Ridge Grappler tires. It's got tinted windows. It is a Barcelona red in color. Digitally enhanced for your viewing pleasure, I might add. But it's pretty close. And the air dam or valance, whatever you want to call it's been removed. It has a different grille. There's a lot of things done on that truck right there. Gear Runner says, hey, Edge. Ed says, hello, Tundra Guy. Welcome. M. Jones, the man, the myth, the Ford chrome-covered truck owner. M. Jones says, I know I'm not the only one who turned off Kenny Chesney for this stream. Anyone? LOL. Kenny Chesney, what is he, a soap opera star or something? I don't even know. But I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you're here. Mike, be the one. He is the man. He is the one. He says, what day you doing the intake? I watched the unboxing today. Well, thank you for watching that, first of all. The intake will be done, and I don't have it in front of me right now. It's either tomorrow or the next day. Set that little bell. Click that bell on my channel, and you'll get notified. A little pop will come up and tell you what video is going to be on, and you won't miss it. But I think it's going to be, man, I got dog hair in my nose. It's going to be, I think it's tomorrow, but it might be the next day. I might have separated it with something else. I can't remember off the top of my head. Gear Runner says, hi, M. Jones. Chad says, hi, Gear. Edge Every Day says, Mr. Jones, what's up, buddy? I love your chrome truck. That's what he's really thinking. Gear Runner says, hi, Chad. Dog. DG8296 says, hey, Rob. Hey, DG. How you doing tonight, buddy? Mr. Munns. Hey, the pirate. Arr. Arr! Mr. Munn says, hey, buddy, what a cute pup. Hey, Gear, I left some beach for you, buddy. Yeah, you guys, were you like on vacation together or what? I don't know. John Watts says, my taco dealer sells touch-up pins, works okay. I never had any luck with those. I've never had any luck with anything. I'm a horrible paint guy. I am. Unless it's in a rattle can, and then I seem to do okay. Edge Every Day says, hello to everyone I missed. Wow Mango. Hey, what do you think about a 2017 TRD Sport, so far so good, that has about 37,000 miles? Dealer is asking 27 grand for it. Well, seeing as you can get a new one for about 32, 4, you're about, I don't know, $6,000 or so. Below that, I don't know. I mean, it's still going to have warranty, right? It's a 17, so you've got, what, another year of warranty out of it. He wants to go. Krista has arrived. There you go. All right. 27,000. You know, that doesn't sound horrible to me. I'd offer him probably like, I don't know, 25, 25.5, something like that. Depends on what kind of shape it's in otherwise. I mean, if it's in great shape otherwise, I don't know, good tires, good brakes, good exhaust, runs well, of course, good interior, you know, all that usual stuff. It's got to have all that for that money. Deer Runner says, hey, Mr. Munns, I appreciate that. Leaving around 3 a.m. So you're still in Florida, still on vacation, man. Well, I appreciate you kicking on here. Edge Every Day says, are you on live chat? I am. I remember today, but thank you for reminding me, man. I appreciate that. Cole C says, hey, Rob, been a while. Cole, where have you been, man? Come on, man. Where have you been? I've been waiting for you, sitting right here at my computer every day. I never see you. I don't know what the heck's going on. But good to have you here, Cole. Stephen Silvestri, I have a very small chip, size of a pencil tip, about a 1/4 inch. I go to Dr. Color Chip, order what you need from them, give them a try. They give you the paint, they give you the applicator, they give you a little top coat thing. That's the best one I think there is out there. And again, depends on your skill level. Mine is very low. Big Mo says, hello, Mr. Motive, and everyone else. Well, Big Mo, thanks. How you doing, buddy? Gear Runner says, hey, Big Mo, Donnie Daves. I watched once a while. You watch once in a while, you mean? Well, I appreciate that. Big Mo says at Gear Runner, made it to Florida yet. I believe he's in Florida right now. Gear says M. Jones, or hey, M. Jones, might be an EcoBoost video coming very, very, very soon. I think that's a pretty good indication that Gear has bought a Ford F-150 EcoBoost. I mean, I don't know, but Gear Runner says leaving around 3 a.m. in the morning, Big Mo. There you go. Wow, that sucks. That's early. But you're not that far, though. I forget. You're in Tennessee, so you're not that far. Sean D. Sean, what's up, buddy? Hello from Menifee, California. Keeping up the good work. Keep up the good work, brother. Well, thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. Welcome. And let's see, California, you're what, a couple hours behind? So it's like 4:09 in the afternoon there, something like that. compared to my time, I guess. I think. I don't know. Edge Everyday says, Gear, 8, you trying to boost your views. He is. That's why he bought an Eco Boost, I guess. I don't know. Gear Runner says, thank you. Sean says, hey, Gear. M. Jones says, looking forward to Eco Boost videos. Yeah, I know. There's probably, what, 3 or 4 of them out there on the web. I don't know. Gear Runner says, hey there, Mr. Sean DeLong. Edge Everyday says, Sean, how have you been? Mike be the one. Bell is hit. That's why I'm here. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Again, I can't look and see when the video comes out because I'm on here. So if I do that, I'll screw it all up. Gear Runner says, LOL Edge. Fred Sausage. Fred Sausage is going to import us with a comment, and it says, say now, that's a mighty fine looking taco dish there, sports fans. Well, thank you, Fred. How you doing tonight? I appreciate that. I think she is purty myself. Let's see. The stupid thing keeps kicking back on me. I don't know why. Cole C says, Andy, have a good time in Florida. I'm looking forward to winter when I can take a month off down there. That's right. You're in your busy time now, or gearing up, I would think. DG, I can't wait until you will hit 1 million subscribers. Buddy, if I hit 1 million subscribers, there's going to be a huge celebration. It's going to be worthwhile. Stick around, but do this for me. Tell everybody. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make comments, watch the videos. That's what I need. I appreciate that. I hope someday to be maybe a third of that amount. You know, I'd be happy with 50,000. You know, 1 million, that would be mind-blowing. Gear Runner says, thank you, Cole C. Gear Runner says, hi, Fred. Edge Everyday says, okay, guys. I have to go. I guess I have been on my phone too much today at 7%. Well, thanks for stopping by, Edge. I do appreciate it. You have a great day. Cole C says, I'll be working 12-hour days for 2 weeks, Gear Runner. Ha ha. Ooh. Gear Runner says, have a good night, Edge. John Watt, everyone seems to say TRD Sport. Mine says TRD Trail Team Sport. Is there a difference? I have never heard of that. What part of the country are you in, John, or where are you? Gear Runner says, no, I'm leaving for Florida tomorrow around 3 a.m. Oh! See, I thought you were already in Florida. I understand now. Gear says, that sucks, Cole. Cole says, oh yeah, it's no fun, man. No, I can imagine it is not. Tundra Guy 19 says, just purchase the Tough Skins using the RobMotive discount. Thanks a lot. Hey, that's awesome. Thanks for using the code. Lets them know that I am worthwhile, I guess. I appreciate that. It'll save you 10%. Awesome. And their products are terrific. I mean, their quality is amazing. Their fit and finish, it's just awesome. You know, it really is. Sean DeLong says, was that Florida trip as good as you thought, Gear? Well, he hasn't left yet. He just said, I had everything wrong, apparently. Let's see. Gear Runner says it will take 9 hours to get there. Yeah, that's good. It would take me like, I don't know, 48. Unless I drove across the Gulf, you know, something like that. Terrence Tatum. Hi, Rob. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? Good, Terrence. Thank you. How are you? And thank you for that email. I can't wait to get those grab handles. It should be awesome, man. I really appreciate that. I love that kind of stuff. Gear Runner says, don't leave for Florida until tomorrow morning. Sean DeLong. Mr. Munns, hey Gear, the mayor of Florida made it very clear that you and I could not be in Speedos at the same time. Yeah, you'd want to wear 2 different ones. You wouldn't want to be in the same one at the same time. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, you know, I don't know. On the same stretch of beach ever again. Ooh, sounds like this has already happened. All the women over 65 literally lost their minds. Oh boy, I don't know. I'm still getting over Mr. Munns on that pirate ship. You know, he did a great pirate. He had the dreadlocks on. He had must have been a squirt gun, I'm assuming, because you know, if you're pointing a gun anywhere today, you're probably going to have a problem. And all those little kids pointing them back at you, I don't know what. I don't know. It's pretty funny though, man. Gear Runner says hi, Terrence. Sean DeLong says we have another Sean D on the channel. Apparently, yes, there is another Sean D. I didn't think that was you. I thought that was somebody else. And how you doing, buddy? Gear Runner says, LOL, Mr. Munns. I'll make sure to bring a defibrillator next time. Oh, boy. Another part of the ODC, man. I don't know. Or EDC, I guess it is. Sean, thought you went this past week, Gary. Yeah, that's what I thought. We were mistaken. DC, or DG rather. I am telling everyone, and you will get there sometime. Yeah, I just hope it's while I'm living, you know, because that would be awesome. And then maybe I won't have to eat ramen noodles every night. You know what I'm saying? Terrence Tatum says 1 million subscribers, party at Rob's house. 1 million subscribers, and we're just going to take over Gear's house. I'm just saying. We're just going to storm the place. He can only pull the trigger so many times. You know what I mean? John Watt says Cape Breton. Cape Breton. Where is that? I don't even know where that is. Seattle fan, I believe, 76. Can't wait to see Tundra Cold Air install. Mine is on order. It's a little different. It's a little different than the Tacoma install was. And I even injured myself. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Probably not now, but it's in the video. I injured myself putting in a cold air intake. I mean, really? I did. So make sure you watch so that you're aware of this and you don't do the same thing, because it could have been much worse had it not hit my fingernail and skin. It would have been much worse, I think. M. Jones says, I'm thinking of leveling Miss Ruby Chrome. Oh, isn't that a sweet name? Although only 2 inches, which wouldn't entirely level it, but would look better. Well, if you're going to go to the trouble, why would you only go 2 inches? Why wouldn't you entirely level it? I'm curious. I'm asking. Karen says, hello, Gear. Arch Acura. I don't know if I'm sure I'm screwing up the name, but Flores says, hello, everyone. How you doing? Gear Runner says, nope, Sean, just beginning. Thank goodness. Flores, I'm saying the last name because I'm not sure how to pronounce the first name. I need help with my red TRD Tacoma. Well, speak up. What are you looking to know? I'll help if I can. Let's see. I always get this one wrong. Reckless abandon. There we go. Just got in a few days ago. Out on the road for 26 days. Glad to catch your live stream. Hope all is well in RobMotive land, buddy. It is, and thank you for being on here. I appreciate that. You were on the road for 26 days. What do you do, if you don't mind saying? Are you a truck driver, or are you a field service guy, or what kind of stuff do you do? Flores says customizing it. Hey, go to my channel, RobMotive. If you can't find something you like on there, I've done tons of stuff. You can see the truck up there. I don't know if it's your cup of tea or not. I think it looks awesome. But you'll find tons of stuff over on the channel that you can do to your truck, for sure. Gear Runner says, I saw that pirate, Mr. Munns, but couldn't turn up the sound. I was in a meeting, LOL. It was pretty funny. And then later on, and I don't know who he's saying this to, but he commented in the Instagram post about a winch. I'm sure he meant the kind on the front of a truck. Handing him an adult beverage, let's just say. Now, I'm not sure if he was referring to his significant other or maybe someone on the boat. I'm not sure. I'm not really going to go there, but it was in the video. I don't know. Gear Runner says, if I get 1 million subscribers, I'm buying a new house for the party. LOL. There you go. Me too. We'll both buy new houses. How's that? We'll live next door together. That's what we're going to do. If Gear and I hit 1 million subscribers, we're going to build houses right next door to each other, and it's going to be a party all the time. 2 old guys. You know, Gear's older than me, so I could probably go longer, but just saying. Mr. Munn says, that was, there you go, Peg Leg Pete. Not me, I swear. I'm bald and hate pirates. It was pretty good. And your daughter, I think your daughter was there, right? Loved it, I believe. Was that then, or was that when you were being handed the adult beverage? I can't remember, but I saw her, and she seemed to be having a fun time. John Watt says, island off Nova Scotia. You see, I am horrible with geography, so it's pretty easy to screw me up. So you're on an island off of Nova Scotia. Wow. Yeah, I would imagine things probably are labeled differently there, just like we have the TSS package here in the southern region, whereas they don't have it in the northern region. So, you know, I'm sure it's different. Depends on where you're at. Wait a minute. We just got a super. Jack! Jack is back. Hello, everyone. I am back. Give me 10 minutes. I am eating a burger and I will chat with you all. Awesome, Jack. I can't wait to hear what you've been doing, man. And thanks for the super chat, buddy. That is awesome. I appreciate that. And welcome. We have missed you. I was just thinking about Jack the other night. It's kind of funny, actually. Let's see. John Watt, I read that. Boise City Mopar. What's up, Dan? How you doing, buddy? Gear Runner says, hey, Dan. John Watt says, I have the identical truck as yours without the lift. Ah, gotcha. Wait a minute. There's someone here. Would you like me to go grab you a chair?
Yes.
I'm going to go grab Krista a chair, and while I'm gone, she's going to take over.
Oh, God.
That was easy.
Well, well, well. What have we here? Surprise, everybody. I chopped my hair off. I got new glasses. Just got back from a physiatrist. Ooh.
Jesus, I just about fell up the stairs.
Don't do that.
All right.
I don't have that extra. I don't have that extra railing there anymore.
Okay, we're all set now. Let's see if I can get us both on here. Let me open the curtain a little. Get some sunshine.
Yeah, it's kind of dark. What's going on?
There. Can you see clearly now? That's
Can
better.
you see clearly now? The rain.
Okay, let's catch up. Krista has joined us, as you see. We've had some folks ask what happened to Krista.
Here I am.
Proof that she's not buried in the basement. Just saying. We don't have a basement anyway, so. John has the same truck as mine without the lift. I think I remember that. I'm sure you've told me. You know, there's a lot of people I forget. Let's see. Boise City Mopar says, hey, runner, what up? Tundra Guy 19 says, what are you looking forward to the most with the TRD cold air intake for the Tundra? Well, let me be honest with you. I have already installed the intake, so I'm not going to tell you my findings. You have to watch the video to see that. But I will say what I was looking forward to probably was hopefully increased gas mileage, maybe more power, you know, all the things that you hear about, and maybe a little more sound out of the exhaust system.
I want to get a cold air intake.
So what happened? Well, you got to watch the video to find out. But let me say, I'm not going to say anything. You have to watch the video. Gear Runner says, hey, Reckless. Abandoned. Jack's back, by the way.
Jack.
Yeah.
That's
he
awesome.
said give him 10 minutes. He's manging on a burger,
Mm.
and then he's going to come on. So I can't wait to hear what Jack's been up to.
Yes.
M. Jones says, I have 24 Hondo and tires for it. Oh, Canada.
Our home and native land.
That was easy.
There you go.
Going more than 2 inches might require bigger tires. So it doesn't look funny. Don't want to have to buy new tires.
Exactly.
What size tires and what size wheels do you have? Curious. Reckless Abandon says, yes, sir. Over the road owner operator. I thought so. That's cool, man. He was on the road for 26 days.
Wow.
Are you have to refresh my memory. Are you married? Are you single? Do you take your significant other with you? How does that work?
Yeah, I could do the tandem.
Terrence Tatum says, all right, party at Gear's house. You guys heard it right here. Remember, anything that's said on the internet is true and lasts forever.
Wait,
So
what did I miss?
when Gear hits 1 million subscribers, he's going to buy us a new house to have a party in. That's how I interpreted it. I don't know. And since I just said it, it
That's
must be
awesome.
true, right? Flores. My name is, how do you, Arch. Oh, A-R-C-H. Arch Flores. Okay, and I've been following you and watching your videos for a long time, and am very interested of how you design your ride. Man, I watch a lot of videos, and I pick out things that are appealing to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do things because of what other people want or like. I do things based upon what I like, because in the end, it's my truck, I'm paying for it, and I'm the one that's got to drive it, you know? Do what is in your gut. Don't do what other people, tell you that you should do. Because in the end, they don't care what you do anyway. So do what you want. And that's the truth. Let's see here. Gear Runner says, LOL, let's get to that 1 million first. That's right. Arch Flores says, should I change my grill from chrome to black?
Absolutely.
You're asking
Absolutely.
a devout anti-chromist.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, you should. Whether you go with that grill over there, the TRD Pro Style grill, or something else. There's a million of them out there. You definitely should. I hate chrome. So
yeah.
Gear Runner says, sounds good. Dual party houses. That's right. We're going to live next to Gear. Except you're going to have to keep your clothes on, all right? I don't want to see that. So I don't want to look out my window and have Gear running around.
Did you tell him that we have a
way.
shower outside our house now?
No. No, I did not. It's not something I was going to bring up. Reckless Abandon says, hello, Gear. Brother, did you get my suggestion on the antenna problem? I think you told him to use Loctite or something, if I'm not mistaken. Again, there was a super chat from Jack. Really appreciate that, Jack, and welcome back. Can't wait to hear from you. He should be about 3/4 the way done with that sandwich now, I think. Gear Runner says, sorry, Reckless. Been packing all day for Florida, so I haven't had a chance to read comments.
So he hasn't left yet.
No, 3 a.m. this evening, I believe. Now, I have a question, though. How are you spending a whole day packing? I mean, won't all your dresses fit into one suitcase or what? I mean, come on, man.
That was easy.
Don't beat up my button, man.
Michael Shannon. Great Tundra TRD dual exhaust install video. Were you able to get the tailpipes installed even? My right tailpipe hangs about 1 inch lower. Drives me nuts. Yes, that is a common thing with the dual exhaust on the Tundra and probably any. What I did, literally, got the whole system up, and then I hung on the let's see, on the driver's side in my case. No, wait a minute. Your right tailpipe. So you must mean the passenger side. That would be, you're saying yours hangs lower. Yeah, that would be right. Because it's already, broken in and everything on that rubber grommet. So I was out there literally hanging on it, and I weigh just a shade over 100 pounds. So I was hanging on that thing, bouncing up and down on it to pull it or bend it or whatever. Be careful not to break your welded tip off doing that. But probably the better way to do it, when I had mine installed on the Crewmax at the dealership, they actually used 2 new clamps for a 4Runner. And that's what got mine level there. So you might change out your rubber grommets to 2 new ones, and you might look for 4Runner grommets because it seemed to work. Let's see. Gear Runner says, hey, Jack, buddy, I've been missing you. That's what I was saying.
Me too.
Boise City Mopar says, welcome back, Jack. We're happy to see you again, dude. It's been so long. I know.
Yes.
Gear Runner says, hey, Green Beans, how you doing?
Hi, Andy.
Sean DeLong says, Krista, good to see you. You're alive.
You too.
Mr. Munn says, Rob just instantly got way better looking. Modern technology.
Gotta love it.
Arr! You probably don't even know what that means, do you? Mr. Munns was a pirate on a cruise. Boise City Mopar says, well, guys, good news. I'll be going back to school again. Just time for free to get this time for free.
To get your CNA.
To get my CNA license.
Nice.
Well, congratulations. That's good, man.
That's awesome.
And if it happens to be on taxpayer dollars, you're welcome. Reckless Abandon says...
That was easy.
My button.
Reckless Abandon says, no problem, brother. Hope the info helps. I'm sure it will help. Gear needs all the help he can get. Terrence Tatum says, hello, Krista. Love the do. How's it going?
Oh, thanks, Terrence. It's good. How are you?
I now refer to her as Chris.
Oh, whatever.
Chris, my significant other. Let's see. Boise City Mopar says, well, hello, Krista. How you doing?
Hey, Dan.
Tundra Guy 19 says, look forward to seeing it. Oh, it's another detailed install. Just watch your thumbs. Watch your thumbs. You'll see in the video. Sean DeLong says, John Watt, I bet your truck is 4-wheel drive too. Is it? Is it 4-wheel drive? Boise City Mopar says, reckless abandon. So, how do you like doing the trucking job? I tried my hand at that type of work myself. Um, think are for it. I'm not sure what that means. Jeff Hines. Hey, Jeff. Any plans to do an OV performance tune? It's in the back of my mind. Is it a priority? Not at the moment. But it is in the back of my mind. We'll see. I don't know. I've lost my place again because, my stupid computer jumps. Got that. Got that. Jeff Hines, we talked just about that. Gear Runner says, thank you, Reckless. I will check it out after the stream. Appreciate that. I really do. Boise City Mopar says, so let me get this straight. If Gear Runner and Rob get 1 million subscribers, they're going to move down to Florida and buy 2 houses next to each other.
On the beach.
Got it. Just making sure I got it straight. No, you're completely mistaken. Number one, nobody said anything about moving to Florida. I didn't say anything about moving to Florida.
As long as it's on the beach.
They're going to move down to Florida and buy 2. And we're not buying 2 houses. We're going to build houses because we want them the way we want them. That's what we want. Eric McKnight. Eric, welcome. Eric says, hey, took the Tacoma in this AM for routine maintenance and the recall. Oh, I got to hear this. Did the sign off due to the grill. There's the sign off. The same grill as yours. I decided to keep the present grill. Really enjoy your site. Awesome. That's cool, man. And the sign off, who cares? I mean, really, I don't have a problem with them requiring that because we are altering the truck. They're not going to take liability or responsibility for something aftermarket that we add. So I don't have any issue with that whatsoever as long as they actually do the fix, But that's cool. Good that you got it done, man. Gear Runner says, that's right, Dan. Boise City Mopar says, well, hopefully next year, if I can get my finances in order, I might be heading down to Florida myself. Well, that's cool.
You can head to one of our 2 houses right next door to
That's right. You can go over to Gear's house. I'll come over and visit. M. Jones says, believe they are 32 inches tall. Okay, so it's
275.
275/65. Mine are 275/55, 18s. Yes, you're right. You'd need 20-inch wheels, and you'd probably need at least a 50/55, something like that. Maybe even a 285 on that truck. I don't know.
Yep.
So you're right. You're right. Fred Sausage, here we go, says, a fella's always got to have a nice set of meats. Or wait a minute, let me read this right. A fella's always got to have a nice set of meats. Old Fred runs 40s on his 59 Caddy.
There you go.
Fred, you are awesome. Mr. Munn says, now, arr, makes my throat scratchy. On a Toyota note, my Tundra goes in for the lift and wheels tires this week. Awesome.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Let's see. I'll send you the uploaded pics as soon as it's back. I would appreciate that. Do that. That's awesome, man. I can't wait to see what you're doing. Boise City Mopar. And what are you doing? Give me the specs. You probably already did, but I'm looking for ideas because I've been given you got to lift the Tundra from Chris here. So we're going to do that.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Your hair looks very pretty, honey. Boise City Mopar says, well, Rob, that's one thing about being an over the road. You are away from everything you know for many weeks. That's true. I actually looked at doing that once myself a while back, but just decided that it just wasn't my thing.
Yep.
But I think it's pretty cool, actually. Yep. Reckless Abandon says, I'm married, but I will tell you, buddy, it takes a real special person to walk this life with me. Yeah, I can imagine. Does she ever go with you or what? Gear the Runner says, awesome, Mr. Munns. Can't wait to see it. I know I can't either, man. BCM, Reckless Abandon. My hats off to you, dude. Very few people can do the job you do. Yep. Eddie Smallhorn. Eddie, what's up, man? Eddie says, hey, RobMotive and Krista. Eddie.
Hey, Eddie.
I was trying to watch one of your Wednesday night trivia nights the other night. You were hosting it with your daughter, I believe, and the thing wigged out. And I never saw you come back. I didn't have a lot of time, to be honest, so I'm sure you probably did. But I was there. Gear Runner says, did I hear an outside shower?
You did.
You did. We have an outdoor shower.
It's freaking awesome.
Gear Runner says, hey, Eddie, buddy. Eddie says, yo, Ed Gear Runner. How you doing, man? Gear Runner says, great, Ed. Boise City Mopar says, okay, guys, you heard them. Let's get them both to 1 million subscribers. Hey, tell
Good.
everybody, Dan, you're going to be going to school. When you walk in there, just post the channel names everywhere. Sean DeLong says, is that outside shower for the wiener dogs? No.
Nope. It's for people.
Gear Runner says, I had to cut holes in the breasts of all my dresses today. That's how I roll.
That's just wrong.
I don't even know what that means.
That's just wrong.
Cole,
That's wrong.
Cole says, just uploaded a video, new first video. Wow, I'm just going to start posting things I feel like posting from now on. Well, that's the best way to do it, man.
Like a vlog.
That's what I do.
Yep.
Boise City Mopar says, daggone straight, Rob. It's your vehicle, so do how you'd like it done. Absolutely. That's the key. And hopefully there's at least 3 other people out there that like it, you know. Gear Runner says, it's for the wiener something, Sean, laughing. Yeah. Gear has 2 showers outdoors, front and rear facing.
Different levels, different heights.
That was easy.
Boise City Mopar says, sorry if my spelling and all that sucks. I still have dog hair in my nose. Louie was on with me earlier.
Oh.
Since you weren't here, Louie filled in.
Well, I heard you up here. I was
Boise City
surprised.
Mopar says, if my spelling and all that sucks, I'm not at home. I'm currently out on the town.
It's all good.
It's Monday night, Dan. What are you doing out on the town, man? Sean DeLong says, things tend to hang lower when you get older, Rob. I'm not going to touch that. Gear Runner said, literally, Gear Runner says, sounds good, Cole. I'll check it out. Me too.
Uh-huh.
John Meek says, hello, my children.
I'm back.
Wait a minute. John Meek says, hello, my children. I'm back to work and doing great after my heart attack. Oh, John. I remember.
Yes.
Been released from the doctor with no restrictions. Awesome. I'm going to be back on this channel and doing my normal hell raising. Well, it's great to have you back,
Good.
John. That's good news, buddy.
Yes.
Congratulations, man. And then my screen jumped. It was so happy that John was back that my screen went crazy. Am I that far behind? I might be. Reckless Abandon says, thank you, BCM. Gotta find you a good woman to keep the home fort copacetic. She deserves a lot more credit than I do.
Very
Yep.
cool.
Mr. Munns, I'm so sorry, is thumbs up and flexing his very large bicep muscle. Cole C says, it's real short, Andy. Really short, LOL. Sounds like Cole and Andy know each other pretty well.
Too well,
Gear Runner
evidently.
says, that's awesome, John Meeks. Glad to hear it. Yep.
Yes.
Boise City Mopar says, Reckless Abandon. I hear you there, bud. I'm currently looking for a good woman myself. Gear Runner says, that's okay, Cole. That was TMI, but I'll still watch the video. John Meek says, thanks, Gear Runner. Jack! Here we go.
There's
Jack's back.
Jack.
Jack says, hello, Gear, Dan, Eddie, and everyone else. A lot of new names. Good to be back. Mr. John Meeks, take it easy. Hope all is okay now. And where have you been, Jack? You were out of the country, I know, and I'm sure you're still doing that gig. Are you getting to be about done with it, or you got to keep running? John Meeks says, thanks, Jack. Gear Runner says, glad you're back, Jack. Hope all is well, buddy.
Yep.
Cole, he's I don't know what you're talking about. Jack says, it was a tough 7 weeks, Gear. I have been enjoying traveling. That's good.
That's good.
Have some fun. Gear Runner says, hey, Jack, since you've been gone, I've moved my lives to Wednesdays, at 7. That's right. Gear Runner is now on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Ish. Gear Runner says, sorry to hear it was tough, Jack. Jack says, got it, Gears, 7 on Wednesdays. Are you back for good, Jack, or do you have to head out again? Gear Runner says, just didn't want you looking for it on Fridays. Jack says, is Eddie still on? I don't know.
I don't know.
John says, been a rough week. I loaned my lawnmower and old lady out, and they both came back, tore up. What?
Good God.
That's not good. Jack says, man, I'm so far behind on everybody's channel gear. Yeah, I can imagine. Gear Runner's laughing out loud at John. John, he's a smiling, happy guy. Boise City Mopar says, Gear Runner, only you would do that to your dresses. Oh well, to each their own, I guess. Doesn't anybody find it odd that Gear even has dresses? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's normal these days, huh? Gear Runner says, it's very understandable, Jack. Just glad you made it home safely.
Yes.
Thunder Whisper says, hello, gang. T-Dub, what's up, buddy? Jack says, good to know you're going to school. Or Dan, good to know you're going to school.
Yep.
It is indeed. Gear Runner's laughing out loud at Dan. Gear Runner says, hey, T-Dub. Eddie is still here. Eddie says, hey, Jack. How you doing, bud? Boise City Mopar says, maybe I'll see Gear Runner down in Florida. When I go there, I'm hoping next summer to be able to do that. You probably will, since Gear basically lives in Florida and visits Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Gear Runner says, you just might, Diane. T-Dub says, hello, Gear. Jack says, I am well, Eddie. How's the family? Jack says, hey, T-Dub. Boise City Mopar says, well, Rob, that's going to be a little hard because Gear wants to go down to Florida and you want to stay in Texas. How is that going to work? Please explain. No, we're not. I never said I was staying in Texas. I didn't. We're going to both move to San Diego, God's country. Thunder Whisper says, outdoor shower to go with my pool. Works great.
Yep.
There you go. Except we don't have a pool. I don't know why we have an outdoor shower, but we do. Thunder Whisper says, hi, Jack. Eddie says the family's doing good. Are done traveling for now, Jack? And then we jumped. Boy, this crazy thing. I tell you. God. Okay. Gear Runner says that's just how big our houses. That's just how big our houses are going to be, Dan. That's right.
All the way across the country.
Duncan Inn says, I don't know what he says. Boise City Mopar says, Gear Runner, we'll be honest. To be honest, I have another reason why I'm going down to Florida. I met this lady on Instagram, and we've been talking for the past few months, really getting to know each other. Well, that's good, Dan. I hope it works out for you.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she's not the one that Garner is dating. I mean, I don't know. Thunder Whisper says, wait, what? Gear has what? What is going on? Did I miss something? He wears dresses. He says I don't know. I don't even know the story. I don't know. Tune in Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, and Gear will tell you all about what's going on with his self. Jack says,
Wow.
no, Eddie. It's just the beginning. I'm going to travel a lot more, and I got an offer I can't refuse.
Oh.
Whoa. Well, bow chicka wow wow.
Alrighty.
From a financial life standpoint.
Yep.
Boise City Mopar says, Gear Runner, and yes, I'm being very cautious on this one. That's good, because I know the last one wasn't good. Gear Runner says, good to hear, Dan. Thunder Whisper says, Gear, ease up on hormone pills, buddy. I mean, come on. They don't make you look younger. It doesn't work. Rebel Rouser. Justin, what's up, buddy? Justin says, howdy, Rob and Krista. I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, Justin.
That's you. He hasn't seen in a while. Justin's living in Tennessee now, I believe.
Know.
Boise City Mopar says, yes, T-Dub. Gear Runner has a chest and didn't know that boy out of touch, LOL. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there. Eddie Smallhorn says, that is so awesome, Jack. So happy for you. By the way, Eddie, are you still making that long commute you were making before with the new job?
Yes.
Jack says, hey, Justin. Rebel Rouser says, hey, Jack. Charles Stout, welcome, buddy. Would you suggest to do a CAI and dual exhaust black tip, of course, at the same time? Yeah, why not? If you're going to do it, do it. Get her done. I would have done it at the same time had I had all the parts at the same time. But I didn't have a lot of time in between. So, yeah, I don't know any problem with that. It would be nice to experience to see if there's any difference if you're interested in that, because you will notice a difference with the exhaust, I'll just say. BCM says, well, probably won't go visit Gear Runner at his house because if I do, I might actually want to stay, and that would be interesting to say the least. Well, you might want Gear's permission for that, but I don't know. John Carter. Hey, John. John says, hey, Rob, I have a 2.5 leveling kit on my 2016 Tacoma. Is it normal for top ball joint to be at an angle? For the top ball joint to be at an angle. Is it normal? I don't know. Maybe slightly. Depends on what your suspension was like before you put the leveling kit on. I mean, was everything all, broken in and situated or whatnot? I don't know. I wouldn't think. Depends on how much of an angle too. I mean, are you severe? Gear Runner says, hey, Justin, Fred Sausage says the only thing that gets... Wait a minute. Fred Sausage says, the only thing that get longer when a fella gets older are his earlobes and his nose hairs. It ain't right, but that's the way it is.
That was easy.
You almost had a double. That was easy. Jack says, LOL, Fred. Rebel Roger says, hey, Andy. Boise City Mopar says, thank you, Jack. Well, actually, what happened was my first school encounter didn't go so well. I got dropped, so now I'm starting over. Jack says, best of luck,
don't
Dan.
give up.
Gear Runner says, Justin told me the other day he likes Rob better than me. Well, I feel sorry for you, Gear, but if it's any consolation, I like you almost as much as I do Justin. I mean, you know. Boise City Mopar says, thanks, Jack. I appreciate it. And then we jumped. Somewhere. Oh, there we go. Gear Runner says, you asked me if it takes me that long to pack my dresses earlier. I'm sorry, but I think that comment was deleted, so I don't even know what you're talking about. Rubber Rouser says, I go back and forth, Gear. What? What? Come on, Justin. I thought we
That's
were
very
like
diplomatic.
this. I mean, I've known Justin since he was born, practically.
Yeah,
you know.
right, yeah.
When I
Very
met Justin,
diplomatic
he was
response.
just a little fella. You know. Now he's like 6'8" and this massive hulking guy. I mean, I don't know. Donnie Dave says, does your wife still have her Honda CRV?
Who? What? Where?
My wife? No, my daughter actually has a Honda CRV. Krista did have a Honda CRV, but that was way pre-channel days.
Yes.
She has a Jeep.
Yes.
Rubber Roger says, hey, Donnie, Gear Runner says, LOL, Justin. Boise City Mopar says, well, guys, I'm going to be driving on the road for a little bit, so I'll be in listening mode.
Awesome.
Well, thanks, Dan. I appreciate you just hanging on. Rubber Roger says, Florida, Gear, 3 a.m. this morning. He will be heading there. Jack says, Gear, how is Edge and Courtney? Gear Runner says, nope, tomorrow, Justin. Rubber Roger says, cool, have fun, Gear. Gear Runner says, they're good, Jack. He texted me earlier. He was on earlier, but his phone went dead. Yes. Gear Runner says, thank you, Justin. Jake Schisler. Jake, how you doing, buddy?
There's Jake.
Jake says, gets cold in San Diego. How cold does it get? I mean, I heard the average temperature there is 75 and it's sunny all the time with a cool breeze.
Like we heard here.
Yeah, never rains here, Mother. Are you on here, Mother? I'm talking to you. Reckless Abandon says, Gear in California, boy, talk about YouTube content. I'm telling you. Can you imagine? That'd be the perfect place. Rebel Rouser says, I'm going to go run. Wait a minute. Rebel Rouser says, I'm going to go run. Y'all have a good evening. You too, Justin. Thanks for staying on, bud. And I will have that sticker in the mail to you soon.
Excellent.
Gear Runner says, LOL, wouldn't last long in Cali, Reckless, LOL. Jack says, bye, Justin. Be safe. Gear Runner says, see you, Justin. Have a good night. Gear Runner says, need a good bodyguard, Jack, LOL. Eddie Smallhorn says, yo, at Rebel Rouser. Jack says, it sure doesn't hurt, Gear, to be protected. That's right. BCM says, well, Rob, I'm actually off work till Wednesday, 4-day week this week. Oh, well then party it up, man.
Nice.
Gear Runner says that might be an interesting job, Jack. It might be.
It could be.
Gear Runner says, hit that thumbs up, everybody. I forgot to, LOL. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. Like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. Duncan N says, I need to go for a little humor for the day. I don't know. Jack says, Gear, did you fix your SUV? Wow, Jack. We got to let Gear explain that, but that's history, man. That's history. Since then, he managed to wreck his SI. Well, his wife did, or somebody else did. And Gear can explain. Yeah. Thunder Whisper says, TMI, I agree. You don't need to know those things. I really don't care. Yeah. Gear Runner says, you talking about Pam Civic, Jack? There you go. Fred Sausage says, old Fred's missus has a Jeep. She takes it out topless off the road. Well then.
Very nice.
She's very adventurous, that Mrs. Sausage. John Watts says, neighbor just bought a new Ford Raptor, $101K. What? Lots of money, insane. But what a truck. Have you seen them?
Yep.
I have seen them, and I surely would not pay $101 grand for them. I wouldn't.
No, that's too much. They look
I just
sweet, but
wouldn't.
no.
Jack says, no, your SUV without the headliner. Yeah, it's been a long time, Jack. He done sold that thing. It's gone.
It's gone.
Brandon Mitchell says, hey, Brandon, how you doing, buddy? Gear Runner says, oh, I sold that a few months back, Jack. I bought a Roush Mustang since then.
Yep.
Yeah, he bought a Mustang. He wrecked his SI. He's had problems with the truck. There's a lot of stuff going on, Jack. Jack says, hey, Brandon. Gear Runner says, hi, Brandon. Sean says, a lot of money for a truck, John.
Yes.
Yeah, that's absurd, man. I could not imagine paying that kind of money for a truck. I mean, I'd go buy an
AMG 63.
God, I don't know. Yes, yeah, a C63 AMG or something,
yeah.
or a used McLaren, or a hopped up Corvette, and bank some money, or there's a lot of things you could do with that kind of money.
Yep.
Donnie Dave says, sorry about that. I met your daughter. Does she like her Jeep?
I love my Jeep.
She does, yeah. She loves her Jeep, and it is
know.
pretty cool with those big tires and the lift and all that stuff.
Yes.
Jack says, are you serious? What stage? Brandon Mitchell says, I am good. Good to hear, Brandon. Good to see you, bud. Thunder Whisper says, 101,000. Guess there's a sucker born every day. Gear Runner says, it's a 2007 Stage 1 V8 with 23,000 original miles. You got a steal on that car,
sweet.
man. They basically paid him to take the car. I mean, in the end, because he could sell it and make money. So they really did pay him to take the car, if you look at it that way. I'm about out of sweet tea. Sorry, I know that's probably annoying. Gotta wet the pipes a little bit.
You dribble on yourself while you're at it.
By the way, there's no cockroaches crawling up the wall, are there?
Hope not.
That was a terrifying evening.
It's gotten warmer, so there's more bugs and
we've
rodents
had
and vermin out now.
2 cockroaches in the house. There was a copperhead snake killed up the road. Or
That was
coral.
a
Coral snake killed up the road. Somebody ran over it to make sure it was dead.
Yeah.
We've had green snakes and
silver snakes.
Which
I think are racers.
And
the green snake, I think,
might
was
even
a
have had a
snake.
rattlesnake. I'm not exactly sure.
No, I don't think we did.
All right, let's just see here. Gear Runner says, looks like it just came off the showroom floor. It does. It's in great shape, man. Jack says, oh, wow, that's awesome. Very low mileage on it.
Yep.
Gear Runner says, yep, Jack, it's a cream
I'm thinking dream.
puff. A cream puff.
I was going to say, what?
I wasn't quite sure what Gear was doing with that car there for a minute. Tundra Guy 19 says, Rob, do you have your Tundra leveled? No. I am actually going to probably do a 3.2 ready lift on the Tundra unless somebody convinces me otherwise or shows me something else that looks better. I've been asking for people to let me know what they have and what they're doing. So we'll see.
And get some bigger tires.
Well, I don't know about that yet.
Oh,
Gear Runner says,
you can't lift it and not get bigger tires.
Gear Runner says, I'll send you a pic, Jack. Jack says, Pam wrecked the Civic. Is she okay? Yes, she's good. That's what Gear just said. Yes, she is, Jack. It took us 3 months to get it fixed. Just got it back last Tuesday. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a long endeavor, that
Yeah,
thing.
no kidding.
Reckless Abandon says, thing about Raptors, though, they hold their value like no other. Been looking on Craigslist, and the last gens, 2014, are still bringing 45K with 60,000 miles. Yeah, but what was the original sticker on that truck? I mean, I know you get a lot out of them, but you pay a lot for them, Marcus says, hey, Krista. Hey, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
Jack says, hey, Marcus. Gear Runner says, hi, Marcus. Boise City Mopar says, man, it's hot outside. 86 degrees here. And here in Idaho, got the AC on high and my gas mileage down low.
Yep.
LOL. Yeah, I bet.
Turn the air on, that's it.
I bet. It's been, 90s here?
It has been.
And it was hot and humid today. I was out in the garage. We were doing a little project today. And by the way, it'll be interesting to see what everybody thinks of the video I have coming up. It is loosely truck related. We'll see. Let's see. Whoops, I just jumped right off the world there.
No.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. Sean says, he won't show it to me, Jack. He won't drive it off his road. That's the thing. He won't. All he does is go up and down his driveway. We can't tell. We don't know what's going on. I'm not even sure he's driving it. I think what's really going on is Pam is standing beside him, running the camera back and forth, so it looks like he's
It's a
moving.
green screen.
Mm-hmm. And Gear isn't even driving it. I don't know. Gear Runner says, LOL, Sean. That's almost true. Marcus says, hey, Gear and Jack. Jack says, man, he needs to drive it. Keep pushing him to let you see it, Sean. Yeah, you got to drive. I mean, it is a low mileage car and it is in great shape, but it does have 20-some thousand miles on it. So, it's not like you need to protect it really, because you're not going to go out and put thousands and thousands of miles on it. So drive that puppy. Drive it. I want to see it.
I drive it.
Let's see. Sean says, just giving you crap, Gear. Just giving you crap. Gear Runner says, I drive about 5 miles a week, LOL, downhill in the wind. And then Pam pushes it back home so he doesn't have to turn it on. Thunder Whisper says, yeah, Rob, Gear has a green screen and he's running in the background. I'm telling you, that's what he's doing, man. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, to keep everything off of that car.
Don't give away my secrets, TW. Too late.
Here, Rob, there's a green screen we're doing. Gear Runner says, yeah, don't give away my secrets, TW. I know there's that noise again. I am out. John Watt says, Rob, how did the air intake thing work out on your Tacoma? Did I miss the video? You did miss the video. How did it work out on the Tacoma? First of all, I have an NBRP exhaust on the Tacoma, which I am going to be changing. And I'm not changing it because I hate it per se. I'm changing it for a couple of reasons. One, for the channel, obviously for content for the channel. Two, because I just put the TRD exhaust on the Tundra and I like it a heck of a lot better.
It sounds
It has
great.
a fantastic exhaust note to it.
Yep.
Now, I don't expect to get that same sound out of the, 6-cylinder Tacoma there, but man, it's awesome. And thirdly, because the NBRP exhaust, it's loud. Not overly loud, but it is louder. And I love it on startup. It sounds awesome. The place I don't like it is going down the road. For me, it kind of has a drone to it. Now, some people might not agree with that. I don't know. Excuse me. But going down the road, it does. Marcus, wow. 1999 super chat for the mods.
You're
Thank you,
awesome.
Marcus. I really appreciate that. And by the way, check Marcus out. He has an Instagram account by the same name, Marcus Sadowski. And he also has a YouTube channel with a little bit on it. But check him out. And thank you, Marcus. I really appreciate that, bud. That does come in handy. I try to, well, since I'm living on YouTube right now, everything goes towards the truck and food. So I really appreciate that, man.
And a smidge to the Jeep.
Well, the Jeep gets,
Mm-hmm.
but we have mods waiting for the Jeep.
We
And
do.
Krista just,
Hey.
what can I say? Gear said, don't give away. Oh, wait a minute. I said that. I read that. Jack says, Rob hey, yeah. Jack says, Rob got a Tundra now as well. I am out of touch. I am way behind. I got to start viewing videos. Yeah, I've had a Tundra for, how long? A month? 2 months?
Maybe 2.5.
I made a decision, Jack. My life is YouTube now. It really is. Everything
really
is
is
because this is how I'm trying to make my living.
Yep.
The Honda, people didn't seem to be real interested in, so I wanted something on the channel that people were going to be interested in. So I traded the Honda and got the Tundra. That's why I have the Tundra. Also to kind of compare and contrast against the Tacoma. It's little brother right there. I thought it would be a good mix.
Yep.
So that's why I've done it, and so far so good. But yeah, that's been a while. Reckless Abandon says, I'll tell you an old phenomenon in this country. West of the Rockies seems to be off-road truck country. Seems like darn near every other truck I see is hopped up for desert running. Pre-runners. Yep.
I believe it.
Yeah, and since you don't get much snow, at least south, Gear Runner says, awesome, Marcus. It was. I really appreciate that, bud. Jack says, awesome, Marcus. Sean DeLong says, Jack, you need to check a little more often. Jack's been out of the country working, man.
Yep.
Boise City Mopar says 100 grand for a pickup. No thanks. Yeah, it's crazy. I
It's
wouldn't
too
spend it,
much.
but if you like it, I
They're
guess
sharp looking though. I don't know.
they are. Jack says, I wish I could, but when you're out of the country, it's hard, Sean. There you
Yeah.
go. Sean says, I feel you, Jack. I feel you.
Yeah.
CJ Colvin. CJ, what's up, man? CJ says, hey, Rob, how's it going? And how's the Canadian wife doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
There you go. She seems to have had a recent hair adjustment.
A little bit.
A little bit of a
Just
hair,
just a little bit.
little bit of a hair adjustment back there on Krista. CJ is Canadian as well, isn't he? Isn't CJ Canadian or not? I can't remember.
I can't
Gear
remember.
Runner says, hey, CJ. CJ says, hey, Gear Runner, what's up, brother? Gear Runner says, not much. Jack says, hello, CJ. CJ says, F-150s these days are way overpriced. While that may be true, you can go in and probably get 10 to 12 grand off the price of an F-150. So while they may sticker at a higher price, they're not selling for that, J.I. says, Rob, I love your channel. Did you decide to use a spray detailer to clean your cars? Excuse me. First of all, welcome. Good to have you here, and thanks for that. And yes, I am going to do that. I have not decided on one yet. I really would like to hook up with Adams or Chemical Guys, but they don't know I exist, I guess. I don't know. So Adams, Chemical Guys, if you're out there, I'm looking for one of you guys, I want you. Get a hold of me. But yeah, I would love to do that. Much, much prefer that to the old bucket and sponge, or mitt. Sean says, I always meant to ask you, Rob, did you feel you got good money out of the SI on trade? I didn't have an SI, but I did get excellent money out of the Honda Civic Sport. CJ Colvin says, hey, Jack, how's it going? Just Joe says, hi, guys. Speaking of the TRD CAI for the Tundra, the local dealers here are telling me it's not available for the 2019 Tundra, yet Sparks Parts has it listed for 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I just did it for the 2019 Tundra. I own a 2019 Tundra. Watch the video. There are a couple of things in there that will tell you why they're saying that, but you got to watch the video. If you go by parts specifically, I wouldn't say they're inaccurate, but it can be done very easily. Just watch it. You'll see. You'll see what I mean. Jack says, I'm doing good, CJ. Gear Runner says, I contacted Chemical Guys with no response. Yeah, I think you got to have about 500,000 subscribers before they are interested. But you see what they're doing is they're missing the boat, because by the time you get 500,000 subscribers, you're probably already with somebody else.
Yep. Yep.
You get in when you can. That's what you do, in my opinion. I don't know. CJ Colvin says, I'm not Canadian, Rob. I'm an American man from Missouri. Sorry. I apologize. I thought you were Canadian, but I am mistaken. CJ says, have you seen a TV show, American Hot Rod? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Reckless Abandon says, may try to reach out to, I never get their name right. Is it Grouts? I know that's not right. Garage. They aren't nearly as big as the others. I'll have to check them out. Gear Runner says, I've never heard of them. I have heard of them. I'm not sure if they have the product range that the other guys do or not. I don't know. But I have heard of them. Some people talk about them here and there. So we'll see. Not a bad idea. But like I said, I really would like to work with Chemical Guys or Adams. Probably more so. Well, I'm not going to tell you which one, because if any of those folks watch this video, I'm open. I'm willing. Contact me. Let's see. Boise City Mopar says, Gear Runner, quit babying that Mustang and drive the daggone darn thing like a man. Like it's meant for driving, not sitting in your carport. God.
LOL.
All right, guys. On that note, we've been on here for a little bit over an hour. I want to thank both Jack and Marcus for the super chats. I really appreciate that, guys. Jack, it's fantastic to have you back on here, man. Good to hear everything's going your way. Sounds like things are good. Gear Runner says, gaining value right now. LOL. There you go. Gear Runner says, have a good night and rest of your week, everyone. See you from Destin on Wednesday.
Yep.
You have a good, safe trip, Gear. Marcus says, no problem, Rob. Thank you, Marcus. Thunder Whisper says, later all, take care. Bye, T-Dub. Sean says, later all. See you, Sean. Thanks for being here. Boy City Mopar says, I'll tell you right now, if I had that Mustang, I'd be driving the wheels off that sucker. That's the point of having a high performance car. You ain't going to drive it, but that's just me. He's actually holding on to it as an investment now. So there is a reason why he's doing that. John Watt says, good night, all. Good night, John. Thanks for being here. Reckless Abandon says, have a nice week, everyone. You too. Thank you for being here. CJ Coleman says, well, Rob, have a wonderful night, brother. You too, CJ. Thanks for stopping in, man. Terrence Tatum says, good night, everyone. See you next time. Thank you for being here, Terrence. Thank you, everybody. And we are out of here. See you next time.
On the web.
Bye.